Are you on mute?
All right.
I don't think I am, no.
Put yourself on mute.
Anybody want a mask?
Hmm?
Anybody want masks?
Put them on mute.
Okay. Should we put this on? What do you think? We're maintaining distance. It's good. There's one more person coming, I hope. Let me just check on the phone here. And we're waiting for our officiant.
What do you need for a gift, for like a house gift or something? I don't want to give you something useless.
Okay.
I don't imagine you have a registry.
No. We'll talk about that later, Maura, okay?
Sure.
Well, somebody didn't get an email with the Zoom link, so I have to work on that real quick.
Charlie told him?
He can't get it to work on his computer, so he's doing it on his phone. So he's here and he can hear us, but he can see and hear us. So I don't think he can talk. Charlie, can you talk? He can't talk. Charlie's my brother. He's here though. Okay, so I need to pull up the link and send it to Dave.
How about now?
Now I can hear you, yes.
Yeah, we got that working. Now I got to work on the camera.
Yeah. Usually in the bottom left-hand corner, there's a,
Yeah, it's not finding it. Zoom can't find the camera.
you have to put your, oh, it's not finding the camera on your computer.
Right, I see, there's a start video
Ah.
with a line through it. But
Start video will
Yeah,
work.
yeah, if you click
no,
on
it's
that.
not working. It's saying it can't find a camera.
Okay.
I'm doing a camera troubleshooter, but it's not helping so far.
Well, does your computer have a hard drive? No, I'm kidding. Okay, so how are we doing time-wise? Where's Meryl Ann?
Mab.
Matt?
Shall I call her? You want me to call Mab?
She'll be here. She'll be here. She's performing the ceremony.
Oh, wow. I guess she will.
Those are my granddaughters, Nancy and Victoria. And my daughter, Alyssa.
Oh, Victoria just said hi, so I'm unmuting so you can hear her. Go ahead, say hi, Victoria. Hi.
Hi. They're both hooked on Zoom. They're both. Victoria's going to be 2 in July, and Nancy's going to be 6 in July. So did you see any action last night? No, it was there downtown Philly.
There's so much going on.
Like, I mean, we it's all like at City Hill and then the shopping district, but the shopping district's like all broken
They're
into.
breaking things, that's terrible.
They
But
set some cars on fire and like right by Trader Joe's by us.
wow.
I just texted her.
No, our place is fine.
They're away from all that stuff.
Not far, but
Yeah, just like walking distance.
we saw the people walking to it. They just weren't trying to do anything to enter City Hall. Just go through.
Hey, Victoria. Hey, here you are.
All right, too noisy, too noisy.
Stu, you're not going to make it, huh? Oh, he's just connecting to the audio. I thought Stu was going to be here.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm waiting patiently.
All right, I think, well, we're going to start at 10:45, so we'll wait a couple more minutes in case there's anybody else. Stu, I can't hear you, Stu.
I have the whole family here watching.
Oh, yeah? Oh, cool.
Yeah, the mishpuchas. Yes. I have you on the big screen.
Once we start with everybody, please mute, though, okay? Stu, can you?
Okay.
Stu, I can't hear you.
Just told everyone to mute. Like you can't hear you.
Muted people cannot speak.
Oh, he's muted. Okay, let me just unmute him for now.
Mute, unmute, mute, mute, unmute, mute.
Muted. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now I can hear you. Welcome. Hi, Chuck. And Chuck just came on. Who's got the iPad? Les. All right.
Hey, Les.
Oh. So how many people are here? 2, 4, 5, 6. 6 and a baby. 4. No, there's 8 of us here, including the baby. So we have 8 here, including the baby.
Okay. You're keeping it under the 10 limit for at least till June 5th.
Yeah, right. All right. So we got 2 more minutes to wait. So let's start.
Good, Rob. Did you have any answers to my questions?
Oh, geez. Everything looked good.
All right. Everything you didn't reply to, I'm going to wing it. Not my fault.
I went to bed to sleep before you sent them to me. So
I'm glad you qualified that.
So Meryl Ann is going to, and this is being recorded, by the way.
Okay.
Good.
David, you got a beard? I didn't recognize you. Let me unmute you here. You're on mute, so I need to unmute him. We lost somebody. Who'd we lose?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow. Right.
So, Rob, I do have one question.
Sure.
What's going to happen when we get to the part where you guys are going to have something to read to each other? I'm just going to say that. Are you going to do that or what?
Well, we decided I'm the writer. She's
Okay.
not. So I'll say more words. She'll say a few.
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you.
All right. I think it's time.
Go for it.
So could everybody else besides Meryl Ann and Leo and I mute, please?
How about Andressa?
Oh, wait, Andressa. No, certainly not Andressa. So Andressa is going to translate into Portuguese as well. So,
Okay.
all right.
If I mute, I'm losing the volume also.
Well, let's be really quiet then.
Are you ready for me, Rob?
I'm ready for you, yes.
Okay, so my first role is to welcome everybody and thank you all for coming and invite you to kind of relish this sacred space that we don't often, the birth of a new marriage, the birth of a baby, they're all sacred moments. So we're lucky to have been invited, I think. And
I want to just introduce you, though. Okay.
okay.
So you want to translate that, Andressa?
Yes, absolutely. We have Mary Ann, nós temos a Mary Ann aqui, e ela que vai oficializar o seu casamento, e ela gostaria de dar boas-vindas a todos, e ela é uma honra para ela poder, né, ter todos juntos, unidos por esse sagrado momento e para o renascimento do amor. Então ela agradece muito de estar todo mundo junto, oficializando essa cerimônia.
Great. And Meryl Ann is a dear friend and a colleague at Op-Ed News, and she's helped me edit my book and often gives me great wisdom and advice. And I thought of her to do this because neither of us are religious, but I wanted something that had some spirituality to it. So I asked Meryl Ann to do that.
Thank you. And I was honored to be asked and honored to do this. So, we find ourselves living in mythic times, each of us finding our way in a world that has changed in the blink of an eye.
Sim, todos nos encontramos em momento místico onde percebemos que o mundo mudou com um piscar de olhos.
And the symbolism of the pandemic adventure in which we find ourselves offers us some clues about the archetypal significance. After all, a virus is an agent of the evolutionary process.
Sim, o simbolismo da pandemia nos mostra uma significância do que é o vírus e do processo evolucionário que está acontecendo.
So the symbolism of the word corona is rich with meaning. It can mean a halo, it can mean a crown. So it's therefore can be seen as being associated with achievement at a high level, spiritual or any other type of achievement.
Sim, o simbolismo da palavra corona, que tem um significado muito rico, que pode significar tanto auréola como coroa. Então, ele é associado com a palavra realização de nível mais alto.
Perhaps it's associated with the idea of each one of us being crowned by being the best that we can be.
E pode também significar que nós estamos sendo coroados pelo fato de estarmos sendo melhor do que podemos ser.
So the word corona, related to coronary, it's also related to the heart and love.
Sim, corona, que pode ser também relacionada a coronário, que significa o nosso coração, coronário, coração, que significa amor.
So the words for crown and heart are closely associated in not only English, but Latin, French, and Spanish, and those were the only ones I knew till last night. Of course, I found out Portuguese.
A palavra coroa também significa, tem um significado em latim, em francês, em espanhol, e também que foi descoberto por ela em português.
So Andressa, for those of us who speak English, can you tell us the Portuguese words for crown and for heart?
So crown is coroa, heart is coração.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So, and also a baby that is about to be born is said to be crowning.
Sim, o bebê também que está para nascer, a gente fala que a mãe está coroando.
So the question is, are we being asked to consider the connection between the love in our hearts and perhaps birthing ourselves towards being the best that we can be.
Então, a pergunta que fica é se nós estamos sendo os melhores de nós mesmos com o nosso coração e tentando ser sempre os melhores. Fica a pergunta.
So within the context of this mythic quest, we are being called to sift through our lives to determine what is most important.
Sim, e dentro desse contexto mítico, nós estamos sendo chamados para mudar as nossas vidas e determinar o que é importante para nós.
And Rumi reminds us, love is a river, drink from it.
E o poeta Rumi nos relembra, o amor é um rio, beba dele.
So when I was asked to share a few words at this sacred event, I went to meditation to kind of ask for guidance, and I got a lot of phrases that kind of fell on me like puzzle pieces, and then I had to pick them up and see what order they went into.
Quando me pediram para fazer essa cerimônia hoje, eu comecei a meditar e várias palavras me vieram à cabeça como um quebra-cabeça para que eu pudesse dizer hoje a vocês.
So I'm addressing this poem to Leo and Rob. And Leo and Rob, thank you for asking me to share these moments for you. So this is the poem that came through for you.
Hoje, então, ela vai direcionar um poema que ela fez para vocês dois, para o casal.
Blessed are those who allow themselves to be found by love.
Abençoados são aqueles que se proporcionam ser encontrados pelo amor.
Today, we celebrate a bond defined by the authority of two hearts on a golden path.
Hoje nós celebramos a união definida pela autoridade de dois corações que seguem um caminho de luz.
Today, Leo and Rob, you begin to plant an enchanted garden.
Hoje, Leo e Rob, vocês começam a plantar um jardim encantado.
In the company of love.
Na companhia do amor.
Hand in hand.
De mãos dadas.
Purposefully sowing the seeds that will blossom into expected and unexpected radiance.
Plantando flores que dia florescerão de formas inesperadas e esperadas.
Even the weeds are beautiful when they bloom among the flowerings of love.
Até as plantas que já estão mortas, elas se tornam bonitas depois que conseguem crescer de novo perante o amor, a radiação do amor.
The garden's sunset is the time of magic.
O pôr do sol no jardim é um momento mágico.
Double blessed by sun and moon.
Abençoada duas vezes pelo sol e pela lua.
And enveloped in the glory of awakening starlight.
Envolvido pela glória de despertar de luzes.
When the dusk brushes the cheeks of sweethearts.
Então, quando o nascer, I'm sorry, this one's tough. Quando o nascer beija as bochechas de dois apaixonados.
Whose quiet words of love vibrate on the evening wind.
Nos quais o amor vibra no anoitecer e no amanhecer do vento.
Only miracles can happen.
Milagres podem acontecer.
And that's your poem from me and my meditation. So,
e esse é o poema que ela fez para vocês depois que ela meditou na meditação dela. Esse lindo poema.
So Leo and Rob, now we're up to exchange of vows. So you can, you may do that however you like.
Well, we discussed it, and I'm the writer, so I'm going to do most of the talking.
Ok, ele vai falar mais, acredito que vocês vão fazer a promessa de vocês agora e ele vai falar mais.
And so I'll go first and you go?
You.
So I fell in love with Leo for a lot of reasons, but I asked Thais, her daughter-in-law, how to make this wedding better for Leo, and she said, keep it simple. And I realized that simple is the way Leo likes to do things, and I think that's awesome. It meant, for example, that I'm not wearing a suit and a tie. I'm wearing what I felt comfortable with, a brand new shirt and a pair of jeans. And that feels great that I can do that. At my age, turning 69 in a month, this feels really good. And I just feel nurtured by her and connected to her. The first time we met on a date was, we spent 3 hours talking to each other using a translation app on our phones. And we still do pillow talk with the translation app. Not all, but still a lot. We're both learning each other's language. And so it's an adventure getting to know each other at deeper and different levels. And I'm really excited and happy to have Leo in my life.
Ele disse que ele te conheceu,
Oh, that was a lot.
ele te ama por vários motivos, e um deles, que ele inclusive percebeu quando ele perguntou à sua nora como você gostaria do seu casamento, e ela falou, apenas seja simples, tenha uma coisa simples. E ele gosta disso, de você, que ele pode ser uma pessoa simples, que ele pode ser quem ele é, que não precisa de muito luxo. E ele falou que quando ele te conheceu, vocês ficaram 3 horas conversando através de um aplicativo, eu acredito, de tradução, e vocês se conectaram, e para ele está sendo uma aventura para vocês se conhecerem dessa forma, conhecer aos poucos, e que ele não imaginou que com a idade que ele tem, ele conheceria alguém como você, que ele está maravilhado.
I love you.
Oh.
English!
Okay, so I think we're up to the ring exchange. Do you guys
Hey,
happen to have your rings?
do. Okay. Let's give me mine. How do we do this now?
Okay, so Rob, as you put the ring on Leo's finger, you're going to repeat after me. So are you ready to put it on her finger?
Almost.
Okay. All right.
Ele vai colocar o anel na sua mão, ele vai repetir algumas palavras, eu vou traduzir.
Ready now?
We just did it. Oh, it's off video. I forgot. Here.
Well, okay, so as you are now pretending to put the ring on her, you can say.
Oh, okay. Wait. Do it again. Here you go.
With this ring.
With this ring.
Our hands and our lives.
Our hands and our lives.
Are forever joined.
Are forever joined.
Com este anel, nossas mãos e nossas vidas estão para sempre unidas.
And now, Leo.
Agora, Leo, você pode falar em português, ela falou. We agree that she could speak in Portuguese to him.
Com esse anel, nossas vidas estão unidas.
Muito bem.
Do you want to? Did she
got
it all? I didn't have to say it again.
No, she memorized what he said.
Good for her. Okay, Leo. All right. We all have our rings on?
Yes.
Okay, by the authority of your love and your own hearts, pronounce you joined as husband and wife. As you open the door to your new life together, here in the company of those who love you, you may celebrate your first kiss as husband and wife.
Ok, pela autoridade do seu amor e do seu coração, eu os pronuncio marido e mulher. E Ao abrir a porta da sua nova vida juntos, na companhia daqueles que te amam, vocês podem agora celebrar o primeiro beijo como marido e mulher.
So thank you, Leo and Rob, for letting us participate. I have, traditionally, there's a little blessing at the end, and I have an excerpt from James Dillett Freeman, who is a Unity minister and a poet, and in fact, his poetry was brought to the moon by 2 American astronauts.
Ok, e no final, para fechar, ela quer ler um poema abençoando o casal.
Okay, so here's your blessing. May your marriage bring you all the exquisite excitements a marriage should bring.
Que o seu casamento traga muita felicidade que um casamento deveria trazer.
May you always need one another, not so much to fill your emptiness as to help you know your fullness.
Que vocês sempre precisem um do outro, não só para preencher o vazio, mas também para entender o que está cheio.
May you want one another, but not out of lack.
Que vocês precisem de um ao outro, mas não porque devem precisar.
May you look for things to praise, often say, I love you, and take no notice of small faults.
Que vocês procurem motivos para sempre agradecer e para dizer eu te amo.
May you have happiness, and may you find it making one another happy.
E que vocês encontrem alegria e que vocês encontrem um jeito de fazer um ao outro feliz.
And may you have love, and may you find it loving one another.
E que vocês encontrem amor e que vocês encontrem que tem que amar um ao outro.
And that's the end of James Dillett Freeman's prayer.
E esse é o final da prece.
I remember, as Rumi says, love is a river, drink from it.
E como o poeta diz, o amor é rio, beba dele.
So I like to thank everybody for coming and thank Leo and Rob for inviting me to participate in this way. It is a blessing and an honor. And I think, Rob, you might want to open it up for congratulations.
We have to do the broken glass first. You're going to explain that too, right?
What?
You were going to explain that too, right?
Yes, you didn't tell me you were going to add that, but we can certainly add that now.
Eles vão quebrar o vidro.
Okay. So in traditional, you want me to explain it first?
Yeah.
Okay. In traditional Jewish ceremonies, a glass is wrapped usually in a napkin, and the groom stomps on it, and it's a symbol of a number of things. Modern symbolism kind of looks at it as when a glass is broken, you can't go back, you don't go back to the full glass. And so what that means is 2 people have severed their relationship with their previous life as individual people and come together as one unit themselves.
Ok, so em casamento judeu, quando eles quebram o vidro, significa que uma vez que o vidro é quebrado, ele não se refaz. Então isso simboliza que a vida passada de vocês é esse vidro que quebra. Então ele se quebrou, então o passado é deixado de lado. E agora vocês vivem o presente entre marido e mulher. A partir de agora, só vocês dois.
Okay, so one question. I'm going to go with Les. Is it the husband or the wife who breaks the glass?
It's the husband, I believe.
Okay, I'm on it. I'm on it.
Can you turn your camera down so we can see or no?
Yeah, I think. Can you see it on the floor there? Can you see it on the floor? I do it.
O marido que quebra o vidro.
I'll do it. I do it. I do it. Me.
O marido vai fazer. Ele vai fazer.
There we go.
Maybe,
all right.
Maybe the point is that you do it together.
That was even better. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So now we'll thank you for inviting us, and you can open it for congratulations or whatever you want to do next.
Yeah, if anybody wants to talk now, I guess, I mean, this is an odd thing to do, but it's wonderful to have you all here. Chuck and Don and Kevin and David, and I greeted other people when they got here. And Phil, that's Phil, right? Phil Herman?
So can you unmute? You might have.
Hi, Rob. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Rob.
Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations, guys. All the-
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov, indeed.
Wonderful.
Rob,
Way to go, Rob.
Rob, I've got nothing but admiration for you taking on a wonderful new beginning at this stage of life. It's a tribute to longevity and your faith in longevity that both of you are taking this step.
That's Josh, who wrote a book on longevity. Okay.
Great
So-
blessings. Great blessings to you all.
Where are you going on your honeymoon?
We're going on a honeymoon. I don't think we're going anywhere. Not right away.
Well, congratulations, guys. It's great.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Rob and Leo. I'm happy to be here.
Mazel tov.
Thank you all for showing up. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. All the best.
Congratulations to you both.
Okay.
Super
Beautiful
time.
ceremony, really unique.
Yeah, you did amazing job, Marilyn. It was wonderful. You lived up to my high expectations.
Yeah, I want to pat myself on the back because Rob asked me to put this together at 9 o'clock last night.
Wow.
Well,
That's
no, we talked about it at 9 o'clock last night. But I asked you the day before.
Oh yeah, I got a whole other day that I didn't know what I was supposed to do.
I knew you could.
Well, you did a beautiful job and made it meaningful.
It sounds like Rob's planning.
It worked out.
Yeah, Meryl Ann, you were inspiring. I had no idea that this was done in the last 12 hours.
Thank you, Josh.
Well, this is my first and probably only Zoom wedding. So now I can say I've experienced it. And I hope someday we can all celebrate face to face.
Amen.
Yes, we will make that happen.
Good.
Many blessings. Many blessings.
Now, practically, did you get the rings from Les?
Of course.
Of course.
On to the other room. Hey, Rob, we have to thank Pacey here. He's a 10-year-old, and I couldn't have seen your wedding without him.
Yeah, thank you, Casey. You're the tech engineer there, eh?
You're welcome.
Good job.
Super.
Okay.
So Meryl, are you doing any other Zoom weddings?
I haven't. Thank you. I haven't been asked yet. I do Zoom workshops. I'm an artist. I do art workshops, but
Okay.
this is actually the first Zoom wedding I've ever done, and probably the first wedding. I have helped people develop, what they were going to do, but I was never like the officiant before.
So this might be a whole new career for you.
Yeah, well, I have a business that's closed down, so I need an online career.
There you go. Rob, put it in your newsletter.
Yeah.
Do some promotion.
I hope you do. You must at the top of the page.
Okay, so.
Good news, everything.
That's right.
I've got to get to the hospital, Rob, and
All right.
so
All
congratulations.
for everyone.
Okay, thank you, Stu. Thanks for getting to work late today. Appreciate it.
Hey,
Bye.
thank you for your good service, Stu. Take care.
You're welcome.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Onward, upward. Love to you.
Okay. All right, anybody else? We're going to wrap?
How do you say?
Thank you, guys. And
How do you say good luck in Leia's language?
Boa sorte.
Again?
Boa sorte.
All right, I'm not going to try that. But
Boa
anyway,
sorte.
Boa.
all right. Well, good luck.
Good
Leia.
health. Good health for long lifetime.
Sim, boa sorte e que tenha uma vida longa, vocês dois juntos.
Okay.
Be well, everyone.
You too.
Todos sejam bem. Thank you so much, Rob. Thank you.
Thank you, Andressa.
See you soon.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Congratulations, parabéns.
Enjoy the day. Carpe diem, quam minime credula postrero.
You're talking Latin, right?
Yeah. It says enjoy the day.
Yes.
Enjoy this wonderful day.
Okay, thanks all again. And if nobody else, last call. Anybody want to say anything else?
Great luck, guys. So happy to see you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Congratulations. Lots of love from all of us.
Thank you.
Congratulations to both of you. I hope you tell my new sister that.
There you go. Translate that, Andressa.
I'm sorry?
Translate what he just said.
Oh, yes. So he was saying, sorry, português. Não, ele tava falando, ele falou muito amor para todos vocês. Obrigada por ele ter participado disso. Ele deseja só amor de toda a família.
Thank you.
He said new sister.
E a irmã, sim, a irmã.
Okay.
Você é a nova irmã.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Onward. Onward.
All right. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Great day.
Bye-bye.
Good luck, guys.